Hello YouTube, this is going to be an update on my progress so far with the interior work on my Cessna 150M Golf Romeo Hotel Oscar. So I got my carpets in from Airtex carpets after importation fees to Canada, basically the taxes and FedEx made me pay brokerage fee in the end. Ended up costing about $600 Canadian to get them in, but I now have them installed, most of them at least. We got the rear section. Wasn't too much of a pain, but I had to take out all the plastic panels that are cracking and I don't have the new ones yet. So I had to take them out to put it in. It fit pretty nicely. I had to make the holes for the fire extinguisher bracket to go through as well. And if we look over here, where is it? I had to make those holes for those clips for the net. I figured out that the net doesn't have to be in this position. It could also go from the back all the way to the front to the clips. That's what those are for. Yeah, so the rear carpet came out. They said it would be sand color. I thought sand would be closer to this beige, but apparently not. It's pretty dark. But I already have the carpets here, and they're made specifically for the aircraft, so I gotta live with it. The front section, so in those corner, that corner, and that corner, I'll show you the carpets I have. I'm not sure where this plastic bottle is here. So I have the carpets, but they have a plastic panel in them, the old carpets. So I need to take off the old carpets, clean them up, and glue the carpets to them before installing them in place. But the main carpet has nice grips for your feet, I guess. And I had to do some trimming to this one. I had to trim it around where this console goes in here, this plastic piece, because there's some control cables and lines that go through there, and the carpet had some excess, had about 1 inch of excess going all the way out to here, and I didn't want to interfere with any of the movements of the control cables or anything passing through. So I took those out. Then there's supposed to be like 8 screws in this panel, 2 in the back, 2 in the front on each side, but there's only 3, so lucky me, I guess. I reinstalled it the way it was. I had to make some holes and find them. Then the tricky part, it's going to be even trickier when I have to get my new seats in with those panels in place. But yeah, I had to get these seats on the seat rails, and this carpet is not a perfect match. It's not. They say it's trimmed to the aircraft, but I mean, it's not perfect, so it doesn't really line up with the seat rails, and there is some slack in the carpet. But again, it has a Velcro piece that attaches between the rear carpet and the front carpet that's under the seats, so when the maintenance does need to be done in the annual, etc., it shouldn't be too hard to do. And yeah, so seats are I'm still waiting on my new seats to come in, the new foam and the new upholstery, and that's going to be a big job. And then I need to glue in those panels. I'll show you in a second. And then I didn't get my plastics, including for the map box, or the plastics for here yet, or the panels for the plastic side pillars. But she still flies, so see how she does after this new carpet. And yeah, I'll show you now the other carpet in my car. 2 panels on the sides. So here's the original ugly blue carpet that is glued to a plastic piece. I need to figure out what type of glue to use. Take off all this carpet, clean up the surface, and then glue on the replacement panels that have this, I believe, to help with the gluing. I'm not sure exactly. I need to call Airtex and see what this is. But yeah, here's where the carpet stands. That's that side. This is the passenger side. The pilot side was a bit more flaky. I was wondering why the carpet was peeling down in the corners. And look at that. It's because the glue came apart on it. I thought there were some screws missing, but apparently there's only 1 screw in this whole panel right there. I haven't seen any other screws in any of the panels, so I don't even know if they're supposed to have a screw holding them in place. Could just be held in by friction. But this one should be a little easier to take apart, and then glue in the new one that comes with a new pocket as well. So here's the comparison here. This new pocket though, it's one of these side pockets and doesn't go all the way through. I guess you could still hold the pitot cover and the control lock, etc. But the original carpet had this vinyl stitching in here. And funny enough, I don't think anybody's ever taken out anything from this pocket in a really long time, because I found the original bill of sale of this aircraft from 1975 to a person in Colorado. So I did not know that it was still there somewhere, and nobody told me, but I found the original bill of sale, which is nice to have. I guess more complete paperwork now. But as you see, this carpet, all the carpet was like this, really stained, dirty, dusty, dry, really need to be replaced. And this carpet's nice, this Airtex carpet. It comes with foam on it, but you do need to trim some of it, including this. I might need to trim some around the edges because it's really big, a lot of excess, and there's not a lot of excess over here. So we'll see how that works out. Anyways, you want to make more YouTube videos or to follow the series, let me know.